Good day everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to another TV box review. Today I have the second generation of the Beelink Mini MX3. So this one has the Amlogic S905x and running Android 6. It is a bit different than the old version. The old version had the Amlogic S905 and running Android 5. Price wise they are about the same, and of course I'll have some links in the video description if you wanna check it out. Let's see what comes with this little TV box and then let's see how it performs. Let's begin. The Mini MX3 comes in a box very similar to the previous generation. Onto this side we just see the brand, which is Beelink. Onto this side we see some specifications about the TV box itself, and here's some more information about it. Inside the box we find the user manual. The user manual is in English and it has a whole bunch of pictures on it. Next we find the remote control. The remote control is made out of plastic. It takes two AAA batteries, and I do suggest using a wireless keyboard and mouse with this TV box for a better experience. We also get an HDMI cable, but it is a very short HDMI cable. And lastly, a power adapter. The TV box looks identical to the previous model. Onto the front here we just see the brand name. Onto this side we see an USB port and a slot for a TF card. Nothing onto these two sides, and turning the box around we see the power adapter port, another USB slot, the HDMI, the network adapter port, and lastly the optical audio. The back of the box is made out of this rubberized plastic, but we don't have any holes, so the box may get a little hot. As soon as we turn on the box, we get to their logo, and this is the boot up animation. And if you've seen other videos for Beelink TV boxes, you're gonna notice that it is the same logo and boot up animation. It takes about 15 seconds or so and the box starts up. So the launcher is fairly simple. We don't have that many options. We can add some apps onto here if that's what you want. We do have the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen, so this is a very good thing, and that means that we also have the notification tab on top. Let's start by checking out what apps come pre-installed. So we do get this app for TV right here, an app installer, kodi. So what kodi is, it will give you access to add-ons so you can easily install them onto kodi. We also have a media center, the movie player, the Play Store, which is very important. And that's about it for the apps that come pre-installed. Moving on to the settings app. So I'm gonna open the settings app, and this is the same as you've seen on many TV boxes. Going to network here, we can either select if you want the box to be connected through a wire or through Wi-Fi. And since we are here, let's check out the speeds on the Wi-Fi and through a wired connection. On the speed test tab, through a wired connection, we get a download speed of about 87. On the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network, we get a speed of about 30. And on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network, we get 72. So really good Wi-Fi speeds. I remember the last generation of this TV box, the speeds on Wi-Fi were really bad. So a very good improvement for Wi-Fi. Back to the settings app, a display we can just select whatever resolution you want. This will be different depending on the TV that you have connected. We also have a HDR mode in here as well. Moving back here and to the sounds. So I'm gonna open sounds, the digital sounds. You can select whatever sounds you're interested in. I'm gonna be using this for the rest of the video. I did try out DTS and Dolby Digital for those of you that are interested. If you do use the player that comes with the TV box, so if you're gonna use this player right here, that's called the movie player, DTS and Dolby Digital will work very good with no issues whatsoever. If you do use kodi, however, the DTS will work and will cut in and out every few seconds. Dolby Digital files will play okay, but DTS will not work if you're using kodi, only if you're using the movie player. This is probably the first TV box with the Amlogic S905x that I've seen that plays DTS files and Dolby Digital. And once again we're back to the settings app. At apps here we can see whatever apps are pre-installed, but we already know kodi, it's kodi version 16.1, and the very good thing about this is the fact that you can update kodi from the Play Store. So you can just go to the Play Store and update kodi. Not too many boxes have that option. Onto languages here, we're going to check out what languages come onto this box. So I'm just going to scroll through them. A lot of them available, like most of these TV boxes. So hopefully you see the one that you're interested in. So a lot of languages. Moving back here, yes, you can connect a Bluetooth device to this box. You just go into here and then you just pair a Bluetooth device to this box. Let's move on to more settings here. So more settings, we have storage and USB. At storage and USB, we don't have that much space available, so we have about 10 gigs left out of the internal memory that comes with the box. But keep in mind that this box has Android 6. That means that you can install a SD card as internal memory. So it's that simple, and all of a sudden your internal memory it's much higher, so you're not gonna run out of space installing apps and so on. And since we are here, let's check out the speeds for the internal memory and the RAM. On the internal memory, we get a reading speed of about 49 and a writing speed of about 23, so not bad at all. And this is the speed that we get for the RAM. And lastly, at the settings app, here if we go to About Media box, we're gonna see the model number, which is Mini MXIII 2, because this is version 2, the Android version that we have, which is Android 6.01, and the latest security update is coming from June 2016. I know that a lot of you are wondering if this box has root access, so no, this TV box does not have root access from the factory. Continuing with the digital rights management, this is the information that we get, and unfortunately this box will not be able to play Netflix in HD. Since I already have a couple of apps running in the background, I wanted to show you what happens with the apps that are running in the background. So let's open the speed test, for example, and see if it closes. So it's still open. Kodi unfortunately was open before I restarted the box, so it's gonna have to refresh, but let's check out the root checker app. So this one is still open in the background. Let's look for something else, for example this one. This one is still open, so it looks like most apps that are running in the background are gonna be staying alive, so the box is not gonna kill them. Starting with the Antutu benchmark, we get a score of about 34,000, and at info here we can see some more detailed information about the specifications of the box. Moving on to the Geekbench 4, we get a multi-core score of 1691 and a single core score of 604. Now here we can see some system information. If I scroll down, we can see some more information about the test. And for the last benchmark test on the iStorm Extreme, we get a score of about 4257, and down here we can see some more details about the score. The CPU setup will just confirm everything that we already know, so I'm just gonna scroll through these. And here we can see the temperature for the processor at this particular time. So even though there are no holes anywhere, the processor doesn't get that hot. Alright, so the box comes pre-installed with Kodi 16.1, and as I said before, you can update Kodi from the Play Store. So all you have to do is open the Play Store and update Kodi. So whenever there will be an update, it's gonna be right there. Here at System Info, I'm just gonna scroll through this. Hopefully some of you are interested in these. And we do get a lot of add-ons that come pre-installed. So I'm just gonna open videos here and I'll show you what add-ons come pre-installed. So quite a few, but remember that we have that app KodiMate that can basically help you install even more apps. Now I'm gonna find the stream from here and we'll just see how Kodi goes. These are some older news, but I just wanted to see how it goes. So it does seem to start fairly fast, and I do believe that it goes very smooth, and I don't see why it wouldn't go smooth on Kodi. I mean, the S905x, it's an excellent processor. And since I have Kodi open, let's check out some files and see how well they do. So I'm gonna start with this one. We'll resume from here. I've already tried all these files, so I kind of know which one is doing okay and which one is not. So keep in mind, as I said before, if you're planning to watch files with DTS, they're not gonna work that well on Kodi, and you have to use the player that comes pre-installed with the box. Let's check out this 4K file at 59 frames per second. So unfortunately we do get a black screen, so nothing is happening, and I have to actually exit Kodi because I can't do anything anymore. So then I'll have to go back in, let's open the following file, which is this one, and this one does seem to do very good. We'll try that 4K file with the player that comes with the box. I haven't actually tried it onto that. The next file, it's this 720p file, and this one is gonna do very good, no issues. And as I was expecting, no issues whatsoever. So we'll stop this one, we'll move to the next one. This is the strangest file ever. I have to change it any one of these days. And this one, again, it's doing very good. So we'll stop this. The following one, it's gonna be this one. And again, this one is doing very good as well. This one, it's a 4K file filmed with my phone, and I'm pretty sure it's doing okay. So it does seem to stop for like a quick second right there at the beginning. So this one is doing okay. The next one, it's gonna be this one that it's not actually gonna work. Let's see all the way down here, because I have another one, which is this one. So this one will do absolutely fine, no issues whatsoever. And the only file that's not gonna work, it's this one here. You can get this working with the MX player, but it doesn't go smooth at all. So keep that in mind. This one doesn't open with kodi or the player that comes with this TV box. So I'm gonna exit kodi. Let's open the player that comes with this, so movie player. We'll open that and see if this first 4K file works onto this player. And unfortunately we get the exact same black screen as before. And the other file, it's not gonna be supported, the one that doesn't open on kodi, and that one is hiding somewhere. I believe it's this one. So this one, it's not gonna work, but you can get this one going on the MX player. Alright, so I have the YouTube app opened. I had to download the YouTube app from the Play Store. So let's check out the maximum resolution on the YouTube app. So the maximum resolution, it's 1080p, so I'm very happy to see that. We'll press play, I'll maximize this onto the screen, and let's see how well it does. So I do believe that it does work fairly good, very smooth, 1080p, so not bad at all. I was also able to get Miracast going very good. Again, if you're gonna watch videos streamed from the phone to the box, it's not gonna work that well. But for watching pictures, it does seem to do very good. So no issues there whatsoever. Oh, and that's me. Alright, so Miracast does work very good onto this TV box. I am playing FIFA 16 at this time. I will be playing Real Racing 3 afterwards. And I have to say that the S905x onto this TV box does work extremely well. Oh, look at that! So yeah, FIFA works really good. Let's try that again. So yeah, I can't complain about FIFA at all. So next, let's try some Real Racing 3. Alright, and now I have Real Racing 3 going on. Let's see how well this one does. And I have to say that this one does do really good as well. So even gaming works extremely well onto this box. I have to say that this box, it's just as good as S912 TV box. Actually, I think this is better than that Beelink GT1. I know this sounds crazy, but yeah, it does seem to work really good. Right, so this is how gaming works on the Beelink Mini MX3 II. And it's time to conclude this video. So I have to say that this is the best Amlogic S905x box that I have tried. DTS and Dolby Digital work on it. This is a first because I haven't seen that happening before. As I said before, and I am repeating myself once again, you do need to open the player that comes with the box. So this one here, it will not work with kodi. Miracast works, YouTube works at 1080p, gaming works really good, everything works really good. The downside is the fact that we can't get that 4K file playing and it doesn't have root access from the factory. But this box, it's absolutely amazing. I have to say that this is probably better than the Beelink GT1. And I know that's gonna sound crazy because that one has much better processor and everything, but this one just seems to work much better. Everything seems to do extremely well. I haven't had any issues with the Play Store. The Wi-Fi speeds are really good as well. So overall, this is the best Amlogic S905x box that I have tried. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you did like the video, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.